Have you ever wondered how websites are made? What makes them come alive with text, images, and interactive elements? The answer lies in a language called HTML, short for Hypertext Markup Language. It's the backbone of the web, the foundation upon which all websites are built. Imagine HTML as the language that whispers instructions to your computer, telling it how to display a web page. Just like we use words to form sentences and paragraphs, HTML uses a system of tags to structure content and tell your browser what to show. Don't worry, it's not as complicated as it sounds. In this beginner's guide, we'll demystify HTML and show you how to create your very own web page. You'll be amazed at how easy it is to get started with the basics. HTML has come a long way since its humble beginnings. It all began in the late 1980s with a man named Tim Berners-Lee. He envisioned a way to share information electronically using a system of interlinked documents. Thus, HTML was born. The early days of HTML were quite simple. Websites were primarily text-based with limited formatting options. But as the web grew, so did HTML, evolving to support images, videos, and eventually interactive elements. Today, HTML5, the latest version, powers sophisticated websites with multimedia experiences, interactive games, and even mobile applications. It's a testament to how far HTML has come and its enduring relevance in the digital world. In the vast landscape of web development, HTML plays a pivotal role. It provides the structural foundation upon which all other web technologies build. Think of it as the skeleton of a website, defining its basic layout and content organization. Without HTML, your web browser wouldn't know how to display text, where to place images, or how to link different pages together. It's the essential ingredient that gives websites their form and structure, making them understandable to both humans and machines. While HTML takes care of the structure, other technologies like CSS and JavaScript add styling and interactivity, respectively. But at its core, HTML remains the indispensable language that makes the web possible. One of the most powerful features of HTML is its ability to create hyperlinks, those clickable links that allow us to navigate between different web pages and websites. Hyperlinks are the threads that weave the web together, connecting billions of pages into a vast interconnected network. Using a simple HTML tag called the anchor tag, we can specify a destination URL and create a link. When clicked, the browser will take the user to the specified web page, instantly transporting them to a different part of the web. This simple yet profound concept of hyperlinking revolutionized information sharing, allowing users to seamlessly navigate between related content, explore different perspectives, and access information from all corners of the globe. Section 5. Behind the curtain browsers at work. Have you ever wondered what happens behind the scenes when you type a web address into your browser? It's a fascinating process involving a complex interplay of technologies, with HTML at the heart of it all. When you request a web page, your browser sends a request to the server where the website is hosted. The server sends back a bunch of files, including HTML files that contain the instructions for building the web page. Your browser then passes the HTML code, interpreting the tags and instructions. It uses this information to arrange the content on the page, fetch any additional resources like images and style sheets, and finally, render the complete web page on your screen. Section 6. Anatomy of a web page. Let's take a look at the basic structure of an HTML document. Every HTML page follows a similar blueprint, consisting of several key tags that define different sections of the page. This tag, appearing at the very beginning, declares the document type and version of HTML being used. This tag encloses the entire HTML document, signifying the root of the page. This section contains metadata about the HTML document, such as the page title, character set, and links to external resources. This is where the visible content of the web page resides, including text, images, videos, and other elements. Understanding this basic structure is crucial for writing well-formed HTML documents that browsers can interpret correctly. Section 7. Crafting your first web page. Now that we've covered the basics, let's get our hands dirty and create our first HTML page. We'll be using a text editor called Visual Studio Code, or VS Code, a popular choice among developers for its user-friendly interface and powerful features. First, download and install VS Code from the official website. Once installed, launch VS Code. You'll be greeted with a welcome screen. Next, create a new file by clicking on the New File icon or using the shortcut Ctrl+N if you're on Windows or Linux, or CMD+N if you're on a Mac. Save the file with the extension .html, for example, index.html. This tells your computer that it's an HTML file. Congratulations, you've just created your first HTML file. Now, let's add some content to it. Section 8, saving your masterpiece. In the newly created HTML file, type the following code, HTML. Section 9, the moment of truth, viewing your creation. Open your File Explorer and locate the index.html file you saved earlier. Right-click on the file and select Open With and choose your preferred web browser like Chrome, Firefox, or Edge. Voila, your web browser should now display your newly created web page with the heading Hello World and the paragraph, This is my first web page. Congratulations on taking your first step into the world of web development.